Well, most Americans know the Nielsen brand as a TV ratings company, of course. The company is not headquartered, however, in this country. It's a Dutch company owned by a group of hedge funds, and despite revenues that top $1 billion in the first 3 months of this year, Nielsen is firing American workers and replacing them with foreign workers in its Florida office. And I suspect that well, I'm sure we're not putting at risk the ratings for this broadcast by bringing you the news on Nielsen and cheap labor. Bill Tucker reports.
Globalization is taking its toll on the employees of Nielsen. The company has announced it's cutting 7% of the jobs at Nielsen Media in Oldsmar, Florida, and the number is likely to increase. Nielsen executives won't be specific about how many employees have lost their jobs or likely to lose their jobs, conceding only that it is in the range of 150 to 300. Rubbing salt into the wound, the Nielsen workers are being replaced by people on guest worker visas employed by Tata Consultancy Services of India, one of the top 5 users of the H-1B visa program. The action has one city council member furious.
I am incensed that our government would allow this to happen to the American people. But as I said before, this is all about driving down the wages in this country. To me, it's un-American.
The city's other movers and shakers don't seem to be as angry as the councilwoman. The mayor's not. He points to the city's broad employer base and says the city, quote, will weather the economic downturn. The Chamber of Commerce is not angry. It calls Nielsen, quote, an excellent business and community partner. And neither the chamber nor the mayor expressed outrage when asked about the company's requirement that fired employees must train their replacements as a condition of receiving their severance. The company defends its actions as necessary in a globally competitive environment where speed and cost are key. Quote, the overwhelming majority of Nielsen's work today is handled by the company's own talented employees. In addition, many of the U.S. positions that have been transitioned to outside partners remain American-based jobs. American-based jobs, not necessarily held by American workers. Now, none of the workers were willing to talk to us on the record or on camera, understandably so, for fear of losing their severance or jeopardizing their own jobs. And the jobs being outsourced are not just IT jobs, as you're used to hearing. Nielsen has also outsourced its payroll, its finance, as well as the jobs of employees responsible for producing those daily and weekly ratings reports that everyone hears about all the time, Lou.
And the mayor thinks it's just hunky-dory, huh?
Well,
maybe if we started outsourcing the mayor's job and those other city council jobs and replacing them with H-1B visa workers, maybe the folks in Oldsmar would be getting more value. What do you think?
Well, and I think the mayor might be influenced by the fact that Nielsen's their largest employer, Lou, so I think he's probably afraid to go against the company, as a matter of fact.
Well, you know, you would like to believe that he would be more concerned about the fact that those jobs are going to be replaced. Those people are losing their jobs. They're going to have American-based jobs filled by H-1B visa workers.
Right.
And this city council does not understand that that is simply a drive lower in the international wage scales. I mean, that doesn't occur to them.
The only city council member who's spoken out and who's outraged about this is Janice Miller, the woman that was in my piece.
I got to tell you, the people, you know what? If the people there in Florida think this is fine, then you know they're going to be part of the reason that the quality of life and the standard of living in this country continues to decline, because Nielsen, before doing this, shouldn't even be allowed to rate U.S. television networks and broadcasts, period. I mean, how dare them? How dare them? So we'll see how this plays out with the usual acquiescence, I suspect. Right. Thank you very much, Bill Tucker.